Welcome to another episode of the Chokeslam Wrestling Report. I am your host, the infamous Ultimate One from New York City, and today we are here to talk about the 15 WWE Superstars that were released. Well, we're not going to talk about all 15, but we're going to talk about 3 to 4 major persons that I felt that the WWE did not use them properly. And it's a surprise that they let 2 of those 3 or 4 let them go. I mean, it was incredible. So if you guys see my screen right here, you see the major 2 guys that they let go: Karrion Kross and Keith Lee. 2 former NXT world champions, and they got let go. They went to the main roster. WWE did not know what to do with them. First, let's talk about Keith Lee. When Keith Lee came up to the roster, he had just lost the belt to Karrion Kross, the NXT title. And when he came up, I think it was the beginning of the last year of this year, toward the ending of December, they changed his gimmick, they changed his trunks, they changed his music, and his only win that I saw him win was when he beat Randy Orton in a pay-per-view. I can't recall what the name of the pay-per-view was. After that, they didn't do anything with him. He was during the whole pandemic era, he was gone. I mean, he was supposed to have a title match with Bobby Lashley for the United States title in January to February. I guess he caught COVID or whatever he had, and next thing you know, he was no longer in the mix. He was gone. Nobody knew what happened to him. Same thing could be said about Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross came up, and he came up as the NXT World Champion, undefeated for 2 years. His first wrestling match in the main roster was against Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy pinned him in 3 minutes using a heel tactic to beat Karrion Kross, which a lot of people were trying to defend. Was like, oh, this is part of a bigger storyline. You know, this is what we hear when it comes to these WWE apologists. They claim that anything WWE does, oh, is part of a bigger storyline. WWE don't believe in bigger storyline unless Roman Reigns is involved, and that's exactly what happened. Karrion Kross then lost the NXT title to Samoa Joe, who later on WWE went and stripped Samoa Joe off the belt, claiming that he had some type of injury. So people still apologizing for everything that WWE does. Among these people who got let go, Nia Jax, which I was surprised that they let her go, because she seems to be a company girl, loves kissing ass in the back, because you know her family tree, and we're talking about her cousin The Rock. This woman was in the ring all the time, hurting her opponents and not protecting them. And anybody could go online and probably blast me for saying, oh, you know, maybe the people that she wrestled did not know how to wrestle. No, Nia Jax was reckless in the ring, and now karma comes back to bite you in your ass. I always say that. So you know, now she's unemployed. The first thing I saw on Twitter yesterday was people saying, oh, she'll come to AEW. You don't know if AEW is going to sign all these people. And first of all, Nia Jax will not be signed by AEW, because Tony Khan is a smart man. He sees what goes on with other wrestlers. He hears it, he sees it, he reads, he's in Twitter. He knows that Nia Jax is reckless in that ring. He is not going to put his woman roster in that ring with that woman. Nia Jax is reckless. So we'll see where she lands. Maybe Impact will grab her and whatnot, and maybe she'll start a feud with Havoc over there. But I don't see her, and she looks like the type that she may not want to go to the smaller market, because you know she's too big for you know her superstar status. Which, I mean, you know, no pun intended. But you know, this is incredible. Mia Yim, another one who got let go. Incredible that this young lady was very good at her craft at NXT. Went up to SmackDown, was never used. They never bothered to call her back. None of this thing happened. Now my question is, what is WWE doing that they're letting all these people go? Is this a tactic to over saturate AEW's roster, thinking they're gonna sign everybody and whatnot to keep put them under the red? I don't know. It could be that also, because the fact that they're saying that they're letting all these people go because of budget cuts. No way. Come on, budget cuts. These guys made $265 million in this last quarter right now. $265 million. Plus they got another $200 million coming in from the Peacock. Okay, plus Saudi Arabia just did Saudi Arabia. They're gonna get paid for that. Okay, and they now live. They going to house shows. So you can't tell me that you're losing money and whatnot. John Laurinaitis is calling all these people. Oh, it's because of budget cut. WWE lies, and you guys, WWE apologists, WWE people that just follow this company and don't follow anything else. You guys, you're unbelievable. When your people think, oh, WWE is doing this because no, stop. They're making money. They're making money. Okay, their stock may not be high. Right now, this stock is somewhere near $60 a share. Okay, compared to probably 2 years ago, they were $110 a share. They're not even nowhere close to that. They're probably half of that. Okay, so what is going on? Are they planning to sell, or are they doing this to saturate the AEW roster because they think that Tony Khan's going to try to grab everybody? Well, Keith Lee and Karrion Kross, that's a must get. Okay, so definitely they got to get them too. Nia Jax, I don't see them getting them at all. So here's the list of people that they let go. Scarlett Bordeaux, wherever Karrion Kross goes, she's going. So Frankie Monet, also known as Tajo Valkyrie, John Morrison's wife, she got let go. Amber Moon, Vince McMahon never liked her, she got let go. Trey Baxter, Oni Lorcan, B-Fab. This one, when I read this, I was like, what happened to Hit Row? They were talking a lot. Top Dollar was talking a lot of shit when he was there in SmackDown, talking about, oh, they could do any type of promo, whatever they want, whenever they want, and nobody tells them what to say, what to do. Well, what happened? Top Dollars, I saw him wrestle last week at SmackDown, and he did not impress me. He's just another fat guy in shorts and wannabe wrestler. Okay, he has no wrestling background, no independent scene, nothing. But this guy's talking crap, and now one of his members from Hit Row, B-Fab, got let go. You may be next, buddy. So stop, be humble. Stop talking crap when you was just an NFL player that WWE decided that they want to make you a wrestler. So there's a difference between guys who pretend to be wrestlers, and then you got guys who are wrestlers. So this is ridiculous. Jesse Camilla got let go. Saida Ramir, I don't know who that is. Grand Metalik, I'm not surprised because he wanted a release. I think it was sometime 6-7 months ago. He wanted his release along with his partner Liz Dorado got let go. G Rama got let go. Katrina Cortez got let go, and of course, here's one that really shocked me: Harry Smith. Now, Harry Smith, if you guys don't know who the hell he is, that's Davey Boy Smith, who never made one appearance on TV after he signed with WWE sometime like in midsummer, instead of going to AEW and at least try to form the Killer Elite Squad with Lance Archer. Instead, he wanted to go to WWE thinking that they were going to use him. Then they used him once on TV. He did one dark match, and that was it. Never heard of him again. And of course, Eva Marie. Eva Marie, a waste of money. I don't know why they brought it back. I have no idea why they brought it back. They brought it back. All she did was pretty much what WWE did was use her to make fun of fat people, because that's actually what the storyline was with her and Piper Niven. And not only that, Piper Niven is not known as Dewdrop, and why not? I won't be surprised if she's the next one they'll let go, because I don't know what WWE is doing, but right now it's just tremendous. I'm shocked. I'm telling you right now, I'm shocked. The fact that they brought Eva Marie and they had let go, God knows, 12 WWE wrestlers to bring Eva Marie in. I mean, that was retarded over the summer, and now here we are, 15 more WWE wrestlers released. I mean, you think about it. Are they going to be working with this roster they have right now? Because let me tell you, if you are, you're gonna have problems. I mean, you're not gonna go to the independent scene and try to get all these other young people for what? If you're not using them. Look at what they try to do. They were teasing of giving Braun Breaker, whatever, Rick Steiner's son, the NXT title from Tommaso Ciampa. I saw that match, and Rick Steiner's son is too green for him to have the belt. I mean, lucky that they didn't give it to him, but NXT 2.0 is garbage. They're not going to build nothing out of that. And I don't know what they're going to do, because you let go of all these people, and now what's going to happen? I mean, you took out Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. Something's wrong with the old man. The old man's out of touch. I'm telling you right now. Well, that is it for me today, guys. if you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, the Chokeslam Wrestling Report. You can also follow me on my audio podcast, the Chokeslam Wrestling Report, through Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music, and any audio platforms that you guys like to listen to your favorite favorite show, not TV show, favorite audio podcast shows. Also, guys, you could check out my the website for my hats and my shirts, the tcwr.veryimpressive.com. That's tcwr.veryimpressive.com, home of the Chokeslam Wrestling Report. You guys can check that out. You can register to the website, and you could have access to the YouTube channel and the audio podcast channels or podcast platforms by clicking on the Chokeslam Wrestling Report logo right under, on top of the where all my shirts are at and the hats. So again, I just got in here. I know it's been a while since I've been in here to talk about anything. It's been a very slow, no real big news going on in wrestling for me to come in here. But this one, 15 WWE Superstar release, and I say 15 WWE Superstar, but that's really realistic. Only like 5 of them out of that list were WWE Superstars. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna, I'm gonna piggyback on this on my audio podcast on Sunday to talk about this. So we'll see what happens. Are they gonna be more released? If they are, I don't know where WWE is heading, but it is what it is. But that's it for me, guys. The top guy is out.